this time we're actually going on to, well, some Star Trek. Epileptic warning, this game does get really seizure warning. Heavy seizure warning stuff. Alright. So, we're starting from level 0, going all the way to 65, and going as far as we can.
Icons above their heads. Press the X button to talk with them.
Lieutenant, we've located the not so fast. Did you find a suitable? Excellent.
This character is only on Elite. I can only do stuff myself. I cannot have on calls. I cannot have this or a few other things happening. I can only have me doing everything for this character.
Ensign Tarsk, let's see.
No lockboxes, no
Your mini-map
Phoenix
shows you where
flashbacks,
your
no.
objectives are. An arrow will appear
Almost
on the
nothing.
mini-map if you are far away from your objective.
Good job, Lieutenant. That should be enough, unless you want more practice.
I don't really need practice, but, you know, oh well. I was thinking of putting this stream as a no border, all commentary of straight up Jack Dill fucking squat. I'm gonna be right honest with it. I really wasn't gonna have audio for this because it was gonna be a silent stream, but I was like, you know what, screw it, let's not have a silent stream for this one because I feel like I want to. Now if you guys want to hit that like, comment, subscribe, all that fucking fabulous shit, that'd be fucking hilariously gracious for y'all. Because you know how we gonna do it here. We don't give a fuck. Now you're probably wondering why I am playing this character. I am playing this character because it is a new start to the entire game. The only reason why I do feel not like the only reason why I feel like playing this character is because of everything I have already played and played of is just straight up combat. If you guys have seen it before of what I have played, it is heavy combat, not story based. This is gonna be more probably story based upon everything else. So if I do get to a point to where I need to shut the goddamn fuck up, I probably will not shut the fuck up because chatting is too much goddamn fun with y'all. Yeah. Let's get on to the bulk of this. This is a character that I am putting on. Actually, I should have done this earlier. Elite. I do have skill traits, all that. Right now, we are not putting anything on. We are only going off of the base stuff right now.
Lieutenant, you.
This character is this character is tactical. This character will be only played as a streaming character. If you guys do not like that I am playing this as a streaming character, then go fuck yourselves. I really just don't give a shit. This is to show off all the fun stuff that you can do with playing this game as a character that you want to play as your own. You can also not give a fuck and literally just go off of what I do.
Thank you.
If you have a better way of playing this game, then go fuck yourself and do not tell me, because I do not give a goddamn fuck. And and first murder. 10 out of 10 to that guy. If you guys can see down below, it is hello in chat. If you guys would like to come and chat with us. That guy just missed. And if you are wondering why I am streaming at 8 something in the fucking morning, it's because I feel like it.
I'm Doctor. You're telling.
I am right now energetic. I am alive. I am well. I am doing everything AO fucking K. I am just waiting to stream on 8 AM. How long will this stream go? I will not fucking know, because I do not have it up on my fucking phone.
Am I those?
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you want me to shoot this?
To do so, press the Options button and select the Captain option under the Ship Expert heading.
The targets are...
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
They're right behind me!
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
We need to get...
Into the ship? But then we'll be trapped.
Retreat to the ship? With pleasure!
Lieutenant. Shut the doors! They're right behind us! Okay. You did it! The Taurian...
I was...
Welcome to the stream. Got a little dangerous territory. Oh, there's one I didn't kill. Okay, there we go. Two out there dead. I am going to try to take my time on this game because it's fun to play in any retrospective way you want, but the way I like to play is nice and slow for y'all. Now, if I do accidentally rush some stuff, please go in the comment and actually tell me that I accidentally rushed something that I should not have rushed. Combat's just going to be the same. I'll just shoot, kill, do all that fabulous shit.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help!
Suck my left nut, bitch.
Thanks for coming.
No one cares.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Stial.
Yeah, Theo, it's really not.
Am I seen? Looks like they're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant. Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data. Looks like the Klingon...
Get shot back a little bit, that's fine.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
Are you ready to board the shuttle?
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
We made it.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond.
We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. Start with the
you guys really want to know what's going on about the wording and everything that is going on with that, please do not be alarmed. Please read at your own time. Please play the game at your own time. Please play the game at your own risk. On top of that, because this game will give you seizures if you are epileptic. I'm serious.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
Plasma conduits. Get them running fast.
I'd chase that guy down. Now there are little bugs here and there, little glitches here and there. They're not going to be exploited. They're not
clear out that armory.
Watch out! More Klingons!
I'm not going to try to glitch the game. We're going to just simply keep it as the game, keep it base game. As much as possible, as soon as possible. We're not going to do Phoenix flashbacks, we're not going to do anything like that. But we are going to try to hit 65 as soon as possible. And I literally mean as soon as possible.
Great work. Secure engineering next if you can.
We've cleared the rest.
Some missions in StarTrek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
Right now we are doing tactical.
Weapon power relays are up and running. Charge all phaser banks.
I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Let's pop about me. Let's get up to that fucking... bridge.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Good work, Lieutenant.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Tactical bridge officer, Lieutenant Junior grade. Take the helm.
Sensors are picking up.
Press up to increase your ship speed. Press down to decrease your ship speed. Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded. Ship is under attack.
Nice work. One down, one to go. Looks like this one is shielded.
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
We're playing as fast as we fucking can, game.
phaser beam to weaken shielded targets. Use your torpedo alley when their shield is down. The red alert message at the top of your screen will indicate if you are in combat. Hold the F button to activate and deactivate full impulse.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are... Thanks for everything.
Lieutenant.
Hold the F button to activate and deactivate full impulse. Press the circle button to activate high yield. Target shield.
Your heads decorate my bridge!
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Lay in an intercept course. Lock weapons and fire at will.
Under attack. Target's shields have failed.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Thank you for your assistance.
Looks like we're done here.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. I know you can load faster than this. Hello, my good friend. Funny enough, my breakfast was literally some salsa with, not pasta, but rice. Huh. I just hit 4.
It's been a...
Oh, I'm in stream.
That was some fine work back there, friend.
Hello, Commander Scotty.
Must be. You were in Starfleet Academy.
Javek.
Lieutenant O'Hara at the stop.
Aloha. Solo. Where is... Ah, there you are, Captain Garrett.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, the fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. Talked it over with Command. They agreed with my recommendation. Congratulations, my friend. I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars.
So I'm gonna try not to skip any of the cutscenes, but if I do, it's just literally to skip over some of the stuff that I already know.
If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
Well, it's some of the ones that I've already seen so many times that it's literally like you can't not skip them.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
I have some new orders for you. I've outlined important people you should talk to. Stay safe out there.
If it's a non-skippable cutscene, I'm not going to try to skip it as much as possible. Yeah.
Welcome. I'm here to help you. Which one were you interested in?
That's very true. So, for the people that don't know about the Starship tiers, there's Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5, Tier 6, the fleet starships, Tier 5 and Tier 6. They're just the upgraded versions of the T5s and T6s.
Everyone thinks that the T5 and T6 fleets are the best ships in the game.
They're It depends on what you have for the build to go with it.
Exactly. It's for the type of building you're looking for. It's an amazing improvement for what you're working with. However, the legendary battle cruise that came out.
I know that being a stay safe out there. Ever hear of Edrin 4? Jim Kirk got stay safe out there.
Outright the fleet launch. all the ship traits with every XP too, like stats are pretty great.
This is your character. Here,
And if you guys are wondering, here's what my captain, quote-unquote captain, looks like.
This is your character. Here you can see
Wondering for stats for all the nerds. No passives yet.
This is your character. Here you can see your equipped items. This is your character. Here you can see select the items and devices. You can also select any item slot for your captain, and the equip window will show all available items that can be used.
Here is my ship for now, the USS Tinya.
Skills will increase your.
Yes, this is my TOS. Isn't it the Class F?
Actually, the unique one based off the temporal base. Look, if you want to go for like the original series, you might as well go for the Enterprise timeline. So you're going for cruisers all together. You want to keep that whole original Kirk feel.
Very true. For the start of what I'm doing, guys, if you're wondering for space traits, all that, we will go over them when they get to the full completion for the advanced, or if I go into the improved. Basically, right now I'm doing hull restoration, which is hull restoration. It heals. It's your healing, basically.
On activation.
True, on activation.
Hazard emitters have a heal buff that can apply when you activate. The heal buff is modified by that skill.
Now, for the start of this, I'm actually going to go kit performance instead of the weaponry, like I would normally do. Only because of the kit readiness is actually useful. It's to ready up the kits a little bit faster from when you're trying to deploy everything.
May I make a recommendation?
Go for it.
I still recommend using your weapon buffs on that character if you're going tactical on engineering. Because the consoles or kits that you use are, well, they can be good, they can be bad, depending on how you play it.
Very true. Depending on what you also get is what comes to it.
With the rally cry, your kit cooldown is going to be a matter of, yeah, you want it because it takes forever to fire that thing off once you fire it.
Very true. Personal ground traits. This is the personal ground traits that everybody gets, that everybody won't, well, most likely be using. Truthfully, I go with creativity, which is the kit performance, which improves all kit modules. Lucky, which is crit chance and increases chance to expose.
What is expose and exploit?
It can be.
What is it? Explain the difference between expose and exploit.
Expose. Well, actually, on Lucky it says increases critical hit chance and expose chance. Does not stack with other exposed chance buffs. Some attacks can expose targets for a short duration. An exposed target will take bonus damage if hit with an exposed attack. Well, exploit attack. Sorry. This trait increases the chance of those attacks will expose the enemy's that I targeted.
Exactly. It's extra damage. When you expose a target, it opens them up to the exploit function. Exploit function is damage exposed.
And then there's situational awareness, where I would actually use this on a tactical officer. It's a ground trait. This trait causes all your grenade powers to gain the chance to expose their target up to 7 seconds. And as my friend has explained it, oh, it very much is.
The one problem is do not equip more than one grenade.
Very true. And again,
it has been having it still over the last 6 years a chance to throw at your feet.
Very true. And again, as my friend explained, exposed foes take additional damage from exploited attacks. All grenades of your all your grenade powers gain 25% chance to expose their targets, in addition to their normal effects. Space traits. This is a little bit different. This is more your ship trait stuff for your personal character. Now, there's weapon accuracy, there's exotic, drain, perception, control, there's crit, there's defense ratings. There's a whole bunch of stuff. The main ones that I like to go for, just my personal trait, mainly accuracy. I go drain, perception, and the exotic particle generation. We'll get to that when we get into what science can actually fully functionally do.
I got a question for you. Can you go a little bit further into perception?
It's the detection of cloak, but at the same time, how much you can actually detect from that cloak. But
it's the range you are able to pick up a cloak vessel in regards to their stealth value.
But it also depends on how much perception you're willing to trade off for how much stealth you really need. There's a little bit.
So, let me make it
Okay.
No perception, therefore, are you confused then?
Technically, no.
No. But if you were to apply, say, ability like charge particle burst, which does pull out people in cloak, and it's not a long cooldown.
But it's still a good skill to have because of it pulling people out of cloak.
Perception enables you to actually sense the nearby vessel and have a chance to blast damage.
And then the last one I normally take is Techie. This one, my friend Crow here and I both take because of the whole restoration and the ship damage control, which is the passive that it can also give. Yes. And this character will probably get that when we get up to the chance of we would finally go into the lockboxes. But that's a very, very far time away. But I use Techie, Astrophysicist, and Accurate. Mainly. That's true. Then there's also the common, uncommon, rare, very rare, ultra rare, epic rarities.
Now, for those Destiny players that watch, if there is any out there, you'll know you would know the epic equivalent to your exotic weapon and armor. It has the same color.
But
one thing you need to remember is that unlike Destiny, we have more power.
But not by much.
We can equip any weapon that is exotic for our loadout in color.
Now for
the only limitation is set based.
Well, set base and level base because of the marks that you can get. There's Mark 1, Mark 2,
It goes all the way up to Mark 15.
which is the current max level cap of it until they upgrade it, if they upgrade it even more than what they have.
After StarTrek card, I don't know what they're going to do.
I'm thinking they would probably level it up to 70, but that's just my guess.
They'll probably up it to 70 at some point. It used to be 50 at the longest time, and that was Mark 12. And you were able to get that at Epic as well, but
Now they changed it.
yeah, it went up 3 marks since I last played. And Mark 10 was your common draw. You had to level up to get to Mark 12.
Which wasn't too much of a hassle. Well, it was a hassle, but it wasn't to the point to where it was overextending the game. Then there's also the devices that you can use on the ships, which can be...
Batteries are dependent on if you use them, go ahead. Then it's not going to hurt you to not use them. Go ahead, you can get a shit ton of that games, quote unquote.
Further in the game. You're always going to get the shield batteries, the weapon batteries, the accelerant batteries, and engine batteries. They all do own different things. The weapon battery does plus weapon power settings for 10 seconds, repairs offline weapon systems. The shield batteries grants you shield regeneration. This one gives me 375 shield regeneration, plus 75 shield power setting for 10 seconds, and repairs offline shield systems. The kits, or, well, not the kits, but more of the consoles, I do not have right now, so I cannot show them off. Give me 1 minute here, guys. Having to pump up the air mattress. God damn it, Crow. Alright, sorry about that. I had to air up my bed. There's Then there's the shield, the deflector, impulse, warp. The shield is, well, the shield. And most likely it will, Crow. Most likely it will. But there's the shields. It basically does shield stuff. It keeps your hull from being dead for a period of time.
I mean, some shields there's a 10% of that bleeds through to where you take all damage to it, but there's also that there's ones that have less shield that cut that down to like 5.
There's the deflector, where it literally is, well, could be control expertise, the drain expertise, and the perception, or it could be other things that, depending on the deflector array you have, mine being standard issue right now, kind of has only these buffs, can go up to insane amounts.
So the deflector standard models, they have different buffs, you're right about that. But one would suspect that it's a science type object, and maybe you're right. The deflector is the radar of the ship, basically. It helps you with your shields, it helps you with all your science, it helps you with depends on what buffs are developed on it. They give it anywhere between stealth bonuses, shield bonuses, all bonuses.
To drain expertise, control expertise, to who knows what.
Lead ones are to give you crit buffs. So, again, unfortunately, we're going to be waiting on those.
Well, which is very easy to wait on. Not very hard to deal with. The impulse engines, that's your engine, your flight speed, your flight turn rate, and your impulse to sector speeds.
Now, here's a good question I want to say early on in the stream, is that does the engines on the impulse naturally apply to your next object, your warp core?
Certain ones can.
I'm not talking about the ones with sector speed bonus on them.
The ones that don't have sector speed.
I'm just talking about standard impulse.
Standard impulse, no. But the ones that actually do gain sector speed, yes, they actually affect your warp. Impulse, normal ones that do not have the sector warp speed or the warp factor speed, as I should most likely say they are, does not affect the warp. And as you saw me bouncing back and forth between the impulse and the warp, maximum warp speed factor 5. That's what I have for now, because that's the standard issue. It's the max speed modifier for sector space speed. Here's all the stats for all the nerds, by the way. If all the nerds want to see, there's all the stats.
I haven't seen Warp 5 in years. I think I'm going to see it when I start my next US officer.
Oh, you most likely will when you start your next one. The stations. Oh, I know it's going to be so horrible, but it's going to be so much fun. Just Now, the stations is based off of, well, your tactical bridge officers, or engineering officers, or basically your bridge officers. Right now, I only have my tactical. I do not have my engineering or my science yet, which can give different bonuses, different buffs, depending on what they have. Then there's the visual. Look at the pretty thing. Do I need to say more?
Each one does a different like visual effect to the ship once you fly. Either activating like hollow engines with certain engine types, or adding a different color to your overall hull. Reflecting or shields.
Well, your impulse, deflector, and shield can all be the change can be there, but they could still be the standard gear that you put on.
Right.
But again, the visual thing is, look at the pretty thing. That's the basics. Then there's the shuttles.
Fashion type people, that would be your best home to make a pretty ship.
Basically. There's
going to the customized ship vendor. That's literally your next best thing.
now, if you guys are just spending all this Zen and all the money that you want in the world, yeah, go ahead, do that, do what you want. I'm not hindering your gameplay. I'm just trying to show people what I do, how I play it. It's a little bit different than most. Some people are going to argue. It's going to be a shit show. Join the ride. There's also the shuttles. The Class F shuttle that I have right now kind of has the standard issue stuff for now. It basically shows the 4 weapons, the devices, the shield, deflector, impulse, warp, and the consoles again. Stats for all the nerds. I'm really not going into all the stats. Y'all can debate all that shit when you want. Stations. Shuttles only get 1 station that I know of.
It's because they're a small ship. They're not meant for a big crew.
Unless you somehow find a way to glitch the game and get a big crew on there. I don't try to. And
the Class F was no history here. That should be the same ship as the 1701 original Enterprise. Same model. For the 23rd century constituted by starships.
And then again, the visuals. Look at the pretty damn thing. Bada bing, bada boom, done. The bridge officers, that could be a little bit tricky. I like to try to go 2 tech, 2 science, 2 engineering, but somehow I always end up with 3 science, 2 tech, 2 engineering. Somehow. Don't know how, it just happens. But they get their own weapon, their specialization. When you put the specialization on there for them, they get their own kit frame when you upgrade them to the elite bridge officer, which you need a training token for. Same with their devices. When the unlock happens for the kit frame that you can put on them, you get also the final slot for their devices. They also get a shield, the EV suit, and the body, which is their body armor. Again, stats for people who are nerds. I'm not really going over all this. Just, there you go.
Also, each character you can make a profile over, but depends. I would only worry about making those that are keepers of profile.
Yes. Now, apparently, from what I saw, I have a upgradable impulse engine. I had one for my 4 weapon, my shield, and my impulse. Which, that's kind of nice to have. Specialization, this is where, well, when you hit level 50 or higher, you will basically spec out everything that you can just to, well, get everything that you can from them. I'm not going to try to go over them as much as possible until we get there. Answer.
You said you can expect what? Now, say I just got there, for example. Would I have all my points when I got to level 50, or do I need to continue to level to get points after points?
You would have to continue to level after 50 to earn the points. 51 is technically when you get your first specialization point.
How many of those can you choose?
You can choose up to 2, but you can spec out everything once you're after 65, and it starts just giving you dalithium.
Once you max out everything,
Yes, and there's a lot to max out. And I mean a lot. Crew stations, there's also the ground team. That's the only one I did not go over. That's basically the people that you bring down on the ground when you go on a ground mission. They give different buffs, bonuses, and certain other things as well. The only thing I would say that's different that I would try to put on here is 2 science, because the healing is amazing, 1 engineering, and 1 tactical. Now, if I'm playing a science character, I would have 2 tactical, 1 science, 1 engineering. It just depends on your character build.
It also depends on if you're going for like a unique engineering officer. You can go with more than just 2 science. You get like 1 exotic damage healer and 2 healer. That you're always on the list. But the engineering officer is a floater. He doesn't have to have an engineering officer to get the loader and it can go down. But sometimes you just want to watch the world burn.
That's very true. There's a mission journal where it shows all the episodes that you can complete, where you have completed or you want to retry and re-go over everything, basically just to earn everything back again. The active missions are basically the active missions you have, what you can complete, what you don't want to complete. You can basically just drop them, like so, where you hit X or whatever button it is for y'all, or just hitting into, well, selecting it. Hail Starfleet, make primary, drop, share, basically all the normal stuff that you would normally get from missions, where you can share it to friends, you can drop it from the mission where you just don't want to do it, you can hail it to the Starfleet, which brings it up onto your screen to redeploy or replay if you really want to, or if you're just starting that mission, it hails it to your screen to where you could start the mission. Making it primary is more or less just, it makes it the primary mission you want. Incoming hails, that's basically all the logs that you kind of get that are incoming immediately. And then there's the actual logs. It will actually show you the times, show you the dates, everything that has been said, all the way back from the beginning. I literally mean all the way back to the beginning. Then there's the captain log, where it shows you everything and everything. Just for the captain's log only, though. Navigation, area map, just shows you the map. You can just hit the giant red button on the controller if you're on PlayStation 4. Galaxy map shows you everything from Beta Quadrant, Alpha Quadrant, Gamma, and Delta. I can't remember that symbol for a quick minute. Bridge, well, visit bridge, that's going to your bridge in your ship. Visit shuttle, Same thing for the shuttle. It's visiting the bridge of the shuttle. Transwarping, that's to get places faster to a degree, but it's also a cooldown type thing where if you use it, you have a cooldown on it, but at the same time you got somewhere faster. It's a trade-off.
Well, that's for that function. You can actually indeed transport by mission activation VR to physical places, including mission on it.
True, you could.
To go from point A to point B, find the mission near where you want to go. You just activate hit transwarp, and then keep the mission, and then just go into the mission. That's where you want to go from there.
Then there's the return to ship. It literally says what it does. Return to ship. Social team, this is where you can mingle with, basically invite your friends. Just like how I can just go down to, let's just say, Crow as my friend here. I can hit his name, and if he was online, I can invite him. This character is going to be more like a solo character, so yeah, we're not going to try to invite any of our friends. Friends list, again, it's the friends list. The fleet holdings.
It's still buggy, Pepper.
Yeah. Find a fleet, we're not going to try to find a fleet. Fuck that. We're going to have my friend invite me to the fleet that I'm going to be put in so we do not get overwhelmed on fleet snipers. Fleet snipers are assholes.
I wouldn't say that. They're more of a pest than an asshole.
I call him an asshole because sometimes it gets to the point to where they're literally spamming you 2 seconds a fucking minute. Then there's the mail, where it's literally the mailing system of the game. The store, the Zen store, it's basically all the stores where you can buy stuff with Zen, dalithium. You can exchange the dalithium to another character. You can purchase Zen. We're not going to try to do that on this character. If we do, well, it's basically because I'm at the end of the game where I've completed everything. I have everything unlocked. The character is fully complete. The whole 9 yards. Then there's just this, the options. It's literally the options of everything.
It's how you get the game preset for what you want to play.
And then there's my favorite function, the I'm stuck button.
I'm stuck. Help.
To this day, I still can't understand why they put that there when they could have done / unstuck in the chat.
Still my favorite function.
I help. I need help.
Now it's telling me to return to ship, so I'll hold X, return to ship, and I'll beam up to my ship. Now we are kind of having a... We are kind of having a Halloween event going on. This is basically everything that's going on with the Halloween event. You guys probably already seen it. And it's ending in November the 2nd at 3 p.m. Status is still live. If you guys want to try to hop in as fast as possible, you guys might want to do that because it is a fun-ass game to play. I seriously mean that. It is fun to play.
Welcome to the Sol System.
X button to bring up your Captain Commands menu and select Return to Sector Space to leave orbit.
Now, if you're wondering where I'm at, I'm in the sector space of Sol for now. This is what my ship looks like for now, until we get upgrades and everything onto it.
This is Earth Space Dock.
So we can exit system, chat. The chat is basically what's up here. we're not really going to try to use that function. We're going to be mostly looking at the combat stuff. Cycle camera distance, that's cycling the camera distance. Depart system, departing system. Scan area, it does this, which is kind of cool. Visit Starship Bridge, Shuttle Bridge, same thing from the menu I was just in. Inventory, it just shows the inventory of what I have. Regroup bridge officers, I don't really know that function of the fucking button, but it's a button.
This is Earth Space Dock. You're clear.
I'm not lying, it's a button.
Just the way you said it.
And I'm going to do that for my friend. So you guys see where I'm at right now. It is showing me that I am in the Vulcan sector of everything. I'm supposed to go here. How are we supposed to get here? Well, let's open map. Let's zoom out. Zoom back in. And let's just press on the star. And that's how we go. Now I could warp there by using primary mission, travel, warp there. But you guys came here for the talking, the gameplay, and how to figure out shit. Now, if you're wondering about abilities and where all the space stuff is for, well, this is basically all your ability stuff. Right now, I only have one tactical, I have no engineering, and no science. I also have only the immersive. Basically, it just helps me move around a little bit faster. I have the shield batteries, which I can switch to when shields are offline, and when weapons are offline for the weapon battery and the shield battery. Full impulse is full impulse. Now, if you guys are hearing me yawn every once in a while, I have not slept yet. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Normally I would have background music on. Today I do not feel like having it on, and at the same time I cannot find the phone. Looks like it fell. No, apparently it did not fall. So where did it go? I feel like it fell.
We're reading
It probably did.
On our sensors as well as the USS. Welcome to Edron 4. Well,
if you guys want to try to read all that, just play the game by yourself. Play the same type of
I recommend caution when dealing with the
annotation of what I am playing. If you're wondering what I am playing a 23rd century Andronian male. I do not remember how I actually pronounce that. You can play female, all that.
lowering shields for time detected.
But I am playing a 23rd century character. Engage. Let's go down. Let's go down to the planet. Yeah, I seem so energetic today. Totally. I would like to know where the phone actually went, though.
There you are. Better late than never, huh? Ensign Scavra, Starfleet Corps of Engineers. My first assignment out of the Academy.
Press left to scan the area. Your tricorder will point you toward your nearest objective.
By the way, it's telling me to press left on the D-pad to show where the mission objective is, but also I can find, well, anomalies. Anomalies are stuff that are for R&D. R&D is, well, I do not have it right now, but it's basically research and development. Basically how you make everything in this game. Do not worry about all this just yet. We will get to all this for the assets later. Same with the upgrades, the re-engineering, and the replicator. Sorry, my mind went blank for a minute. We're gonna scan materials.
Nice to see a report was spot on for once. The mineral deposits here are remarkably pure.
Scan even more materials. Basically, our task is to scan 5 material, well, 5 minerals that are around the area. Scan again.
Whoever gets the mineral rights to this plant will be pleased.
And we're going to scan 2 more times.
My readings indicate there might be dalithium on this planet. I'll need to take more scans to be sure.
Now, I am not going to try to speedrun this game. I am not trying to do everything in my willpower to make this game go wee. I'm going to go extremely fast. Thank you. And thank you. I'll mix it here in a minute. Now, and it's telling me to go actually back here to this deposit.
The soil here has a high concentration of sulfur.
That's probably open from the side. Why, do you fill another hole somewhere? Where? Give me a minute here, guys. I'm stirring up a drink. Actually, I'm going to put that drink right there. No, I do have 2 different drinks, if you guys are wondering. That's only because of, well, one, flavor fatigue, and at the same time, I do not like drinking water. But I'm sucking it up and drinking water.
Who would do this? Look, over there. It's the Gorn.
They really did the Gorn horrible in this one. Holy shit. Now this is gonna be a Gorny situation, people.
Way ahead of you, Captain. Over there. There might be a way out of this infernal canyon further down the valley.
Welcome back. We're right now facing the Gorn.
One thing I'm gonna have to see is that they actually did a dang good job on
Yeah, but it still looks clunky. But nowadays they look more armored than reptilian.
Yeah, they took away
a way out of this canyon. Have you read Captain? Behind us!
But you learn that one of the science officers that works in genetic engineering, he started to create the bioengineered Gorn at sea, putting on parts nowadays. What you're fighting are the original Gorn.
Yes, they are.
And honestly, the fact that they got them right is amazing.
Oh, it very much is, but at the same time, they look more clunky compared to what they actually used to look like.
I mean, the original series was not the most smooth. You gotta remember that too.
That is very true. There really wasn't that much more smoother.
Let's see this. Let's see how the graphics can back up the actual
Let's collect the sulfur. And let's continue on. Night train.
Just a heads up, I'm logging in, so I'll probably see.
We'll probably see a notification about it.
Logging out like crazy.
Come on, game. Collect the bamboo. Thank you.
Wait, bamboo?
Yep, they're having us collect bamboo right now. I'm surprised they kept the original dodge roll in the game. For the 23rd centuries. That's very true. It is very satisfying to hear.
right. Ensign, well, at least the Gorn are punctual. Keep them off us! Crush that coal up good, Hunter. Not like that, finer. Careful with that. Potassium nitrate can react explosively with these materials.
I can only use certain types to help with pigments and beans.
Now mix it with the coal. Carefully. I'd rather not get blown to pieces today if you don't mind. We're just about done.
I don't remember them ever dealing with that species of character.
Oh, there's our first down during the character. I'll get into what it basically does here in a minute when we get done with combat. There's our second down. It's going to be very common about being downed a lot.
Done. Now let's get these bombs in place.
Now, since we're out of combat, let's go here. Injured. I do not have anything to heal this. I have combat fatigue and radiation sickness. That looks like a 3 in radiation sickness. But I am not 100% sure. I'll most likely know how much radiation sickness I have when I go heal it up.
The bombs are primed to blow. We should move to a safe distance.
Fire in the hole! Back in the academy, they said that in the Battle of Man-Person, absolutely.
I hope the scientists are all right. The Gorn aren't known for their mercy.
I'm surprised they actually kept some of the old looks to the costumes as well, or well, the outfits. But also in their own way to keep everybody entertained and informed.
Looks like some Gorn came through here. We better hurry.
That depends on the character you choose. For we're in the past and we gotta get to the future.
Thank you.
Admiral Janeway will make an appearance later. You have to say hi.
Glad you're in one piece, Captain.
Beam up to ship.
He is famous, by the way.
Oh, we will say hi to her.
What hurts though, dude, is when they got rid of the temporal arc on Klingon storyline, and yes, rest in peace. We all lost the right to say hi to Captain Kirk.
Very true.
That was the only time in the whole story you had a third-hand glance and feeling like you were talking to the original character and person of Captain Kirk. They kept the actor's voice and everything for him.
Now, I will say this, because my stream has been going on for about an hour. Please stay hydrated, everybody. Don't go drinking alcohol just willy-nilly. Don't be drinking sodas as constantly as I do. But at the same time, at least try to stay hydrated as much as possible. It's a very harsh day out there. And it's a very harsh world, too.
Looks like the Gorn have exercised the better part of valor, Captain.
Good to hear from you. We're making repairs.
It feels like it sometimes.
Well, better avoid those darn rad roaches then.
That's very true. I don't know. Yeah, about us. Basically, this is how all the fights are gonna go. We're gonna have long ass fights. That's the downside of playing Elite.
Thanks for covering us. Slow, but thanks. Sending it now.
Nice.
That's gonna make this another little easier to do solos. But
let's scan the strange anomaly.
I'll shave my eye.
It's the same ship as before. Doesn't look like they're back at full strength though.
You're most confused.
Captain!
You're quite the...
Oh God, I forgot how old looking the cruiser used to be for Romulan. Huh. It's very cool. You got some? Oh, nice. I mean, that's not too bad to have. It's better than what's actually expected.
Federation. The hegemony will remember the Romulan trick.
So there was another plane.
All decks have reported in.
Yeah.
Good to hear from you. I've read Captain McKinnon.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
And turn in the mission.
Of course they did. Don't point there.
I mean, you're not wrong, it is the point. Okay.
Starfleet, stay safe out.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
Well, guys, when I get over to the start of this mission, I'm going to hop out of here, try to get some rest, all that fun shit. Yeah, and literally continue later.
If you are ever in the neighborhood and you like Ace Combat, well,
we got a place for you.
look this up.
Sadly, I cannot look the fleet up just yet, but we can have that posted in the comment when ever is needed. So, if you guys like, comment, subscribe, do all that fabulous shit you guys love to fucking do. And I'll talk to you guys. Again, like, comment, subscribe, do all that fabulous shit you guys love to do. And I'll see you guys.